I looking cute? Am I looking cute? I'm looking cute. Okay, let's get started. I need to be a little closer. Do y'all need to be a little closer? I don't know. It's my first time using this camera. Okay, let me move back a little bit. Alright, cool. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. So, first of all, before we get into anything, I just want to say, do y'all notice anything different? Yes, I finally got a new camera. I am no longer recording on my phone. I'm so freaking happy. This is kind of like an impulse purchase. I knew that I was gonna get this camera, and I knew I knew I wanted this camera, and I knew that I was gonna get it, but I just didn't know when. And I just kept kind of like, I don't know, being like, oh, my phone is fine, the recorder is fine, whatever. But in those low light situations where it wasn't fine, it was really just messing up my quality in general. So yes, I have a new camera, and I'm so freaking excited because now my videos are gonna be way better. Thumbs up this video already because I got a new camera just for y'all, so I can make bomb videos for y'all. So like the video, and also subscribe if you are returning or if you're new here. I have a lot of videos on the way. I'm also in a different little setting. I'm in a room that I think I will make my little filming room for my little sit down videos because it has the white wall. It's not too distracting or anything like that, so this may be the new setup for the time being. So today, I told you guys in the video before this one that I was going to be recording a Q&A and to send me questions over. I know you guys have a lot of questions that you want to ask me, and you probably don't feel comfortable just messaging me and, you know, asking me questions. So I wanted to give you guys this opportunity to ask me anything that you wanted to know. And also, this is something that a lot of YouTubers do, like whenever they first start their YouTube channel, and I've been doing this for like a year now consistently. So I felt like it was beyond time for me to let you guys in on me and ask me questions and us to connect. I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some questions, and I also told you in a video, so I have a few that I'm going to be answering today. I'm just going to kind of start off with the basic ones first. So the first question is, where are you from? So I was born in a little city. I was born in a little town close to New Orleans, Louisiana. So I was born in Louisiana. I don't really want to tell you guys the town just because it is so small. But yeah, I was born here. And we moved to New Orleans when I was about 2 years old or something like that, probably younger. And we stayed there until I was about 10 years old. So I pretty much grew up there. I pretty much always say that's where I'm from because that's where I feel like the most connected to. And we moved to Texas shortly after I was 10 years old. We stayed there for maybe like 4 years. So yeah, I moved around a lot when I was a child. So yeah, what is your ethnicity? So I get this one a lot actually. A lot of people think that I'm a lot of different things. I've got an Arabic. Some people have thought that I was Hispanic. And one person thought that I was like Malaysian or something. But I am African American, 100%. Well, yeah, 100% African American. Both of my parents are African American. I do want to do a DNA ancestry test though to see like what all that incorporates, because you know, like if you're black and you're from America, you don't really know where your ancestors are originally. What made you want to get into YouTube? Pretty much, I've always wanted to do YouTube. I used to watch YouTube a lot. Actually, let me just backtrack a little bit. I discovered YouTube, like the beauty side and like vlogging side of YouTube, when I was in high school. I was probably like 16 years old or something. I wanted to do it since high school. I remember like recording little videos and like never posting them. I stopped working in a salon when I was like 8 months pregnant. If y'all don't know, I used to be a hairstylist, and I was just kind of like taking maternity leave at first, and then I kind of thought to myself like, why am I doing this? Like, I don't really like doing hair anymore, although I do know how to do hair pretty well. People still ask me to do their hair all the time, but I just kind of turned them down because I can never find the time. The only time I get to do anything is late at night. Like me recording this video right now is super late at night. When I went on maternity leave, I made the decision to focus solely on YouTube and take it really serious, and that was when I started actually making videos and thinking of video ideas I can do and just getting serious. But yeah, I've always wanted to do it. Who named her Bella? I came up with Bella's name. Me and her dad, we made the agreement that if Bella, before we knew her sex, we were like, if she's a boy, then he can name her, and if she's a girl, then I can name her. I've always wanted to name my first daughter Bella since like freaking 2011. I saw the name and I thought it was so freaking beautiful, and I've always wanted to name my daughter that, so that's what I named her. What are some of the struggles you faced becoming a mom? Being a mom is really freaking hard. Like, it's so rewarding. I love Bella so much, but it's so hard. One of the main struggles, I guess, that I didn't really expect, like I knew, but I didn't expect it to be like to the extent that it is, but it is getting zero sleep. I don't get any sleep, y'all. Now I get a lot more, actually. I get a lot more than what I used to before. Whenever she was a newborn, she used to wake up like every 2 hours, and I would breastfeed her. So we would literally be up, and I would sleep on the couch with her because it was just easier to have support for my back. And I would breastfeed her every 2 hours, like pretty much on the hour, and she would never sleep. She would sleep throughout the day, and then throughout the night she would just kind of take naps. So that was really hard. It wasn't until she was 6 months old where I was like, okay, Bella, like, we have to come up with a solution. I'm going to have to sleep train you, because I just needed my sleep, y'all. I was starting to be so cranky and like delirious. Like, whenever you don't get sleep, you become delirious. So I had to sleep train her. And once we did that and we accomplished that, it's been like so much easier. Now she sleeps at least 10 to 13 hours a night, which is freaking amazing. Like, right now I should be asleep, but I have to work. Throughout the day, I can't really do anything as far as like YouTube or anything like that. I just have to take care of her throughout the day. So whenever nighttime comes, I'm like on it. I'm like recording, editing, doing whatever I need to do to get these videos up. And especially now, y'all, I'm posting 3 times a week. I'm not getting no sleep, but it's okay. That's like the main struggle, honestly. What are some of your pet peeves? I'm a really big like organizer, and like everything has to be in a certain spot. So I hate whenever people move my things and they're in a different spot and they're nowhere near like where they're supposed to be. Like, that really drives me. But other than that, I hate when people drive really slow on the interstate, and I also hate when people drive really fast and reckless, because I feel like that's just so careless. It's like, you're not the only one on the road. There's other people around you too. Do you miss your life before you became a mom, and what do you miss? Honestly, no. I don't really miss my life before I became a mom. Like, I was pretty boring. I didn't really do anything. The only thing I really did was I went to school and I worked in a salon, but I didn't really have any friends. Like, I had a few friends, but we didn't really hang out like that. And I wasn't like the type to go out all the time, so I don't really miss anything. Like, I used to just be kind of bored and like alone. So no, I love having my little mini me that I can play with and love on all day. What are your plans for the future? Be a full-time YouTuber, have a business or 2. I'm working on that. I don't want to tell you guys what it is just yet, and I want to move to LA. Do you want to have any more kids, and if so, how many? I do want to have more kids, of course. I maybe want to have 2 more. Maybe like another boy. Maybe another girl and a boy. I definitely want to have more kids. Even if I just have 1 more, I'll be happy. What is your everyday life like? Pretty much, I wake up, feed Bella, take care of Bella, put her down for a nap, and then in that time, I'll edit a video, or I'll respond to comments on YouTube, or post pictures, or edit pictures, anything like that. I kind of work on my social media whenever she's asleep. And then whenever she wakes up, I kind of just get into the mode of taking care of her again until I put her down to sleep at night. And then at night is when I really start working. It's when I edit all my videos, when I really try to record and think of ideas. So yes, that is my everyday life. Other than that, you know, I run errands and things like that. What is your favorite food? I have a lot of favorites. I eat pretty much anything, but I do love sushi, hibachi, specifically chicken hibachi, and crawfish. Yeah, and anything spicy. I love anything spicy. What is one thing in your life that you regret the most? Probably the one thing that I regret the most in life is not moving to Los Angeles as soon as I graduated high school. I had the opportunity to go to school out there, but I decided to go to school closer to home. But that's one thing that I really regret, because I've always wanted to live there, and that would have been my chance. But I do feel like, you know, obviously everything happens for a reason. You know, I ended up staying here for a reason. I ended up meeting Bella's father, and now I have Bella, and now I'm doing YouTube with Bella, so it all worked out, and we are gonna move there by the end of the year. Mark my words. What was your reaction when you found out you were pregnant, y'all? Okay, this could be a whole story time, but I was shocked. Like, when I took the pregnancy test, there have been times before, you know, when I had a pregnancy scare or whatever, I just felt like, oh, I might be pregnant. But, you know, you take the pregnancy test, it always came back negative. So I was thinking that, you know, this time around I was going to take the pregnancy test and it was going to come back negative. And y'all, when I took the pregnancy test and I looked away and did whatever, and I looked back at it and it said pregnant, it was like I felt just like everything stopped. Like, I just stopped in my tracks and I was just looking at it. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. But I was in shock, and then after a while I got super happy, because honestly, I didn't really think that I could get pregnant, because I did have those little pregnancy scares or whatever, and I never was pregnant, so I thought that maybe I might have a hard time getting pregnant in the future. Did you lose friends becoming a mom? I would say yes, just because I don't have time for my friends anymore. All of my time goes to Bella, and any extra time I have I put into YouTube. So I definitely feel like I lost some friends. We still keep in contact, like through FaceTime and text or whatever, and we'll get together like every blue moon. But yes, no hard feelings. Being more busy, you lose friends naturally, and then, you know, they can't relate to the same things that you go through. Like, you know, they can hop up and just do whatever, but you have to make sure that your baby's good. So just on two different wavelengths. What is your sign? I am a Gemini. My birthday is June 5th, so break it down. Gemini is the best. How do you motivate yourself to keep going? Literally, y'all, Bella is my biggest motivator. And besides Bella, I just kind of tell myself, you know, we all have the same 24 hours, and if someone else can do it, then I can do it too. And that's pretty much what I tell myself. And I feel like time is money, and the more time you spend just sitting and like doubting yourself and thinking what if, and thinking about all of the negative possibilities and outcomes, you're just setting yourself back and you're just hurting yourself. So I just keep myself motivated by just keep pushing forward, honestly. What are your favorite stores to shop at? So I don't do a lot of shopping, but if I do go shopping or if I need to pick something up, then the first places that I'll look are obviously Fashion Nova. You guys saw me do a big huge haul on that. And I also like H&M, Zara, and Forever 21. All the basic places, but I'm pretty cheap whenever it comes to buying clothes. A few more. What college did you go to? And what did you get a degree in? So I went to Tulane University in New Orleans. I originally started going for psychology, and then I switched my major to sociology, and that's what I got my degree in. Tips on vlogging in public without feeling shy or awkward. So this is one thing that I really struggled with in the beginning, just like feeling really awkward around, you know, people and thinking that everyone's watching you. But the main thing that I think, even now I still feel that way, but the main thing that I think whenever I vlog or record or anything, I just think to myself, like, you know, if I was on FaceTime, this wouldn't be awkward. Or if I was just taking a video to send to like my boyfriend, this wouldn't be awkward. So whenever I'm filming, I literally just think to myself, like, okay, I could be on FaceTime, like whatever. I'm just gonna imagine I'm on FaceTime. And if anyone gives me, you know, like a weird look, I'm just like, whatever, like I could be on FaceTime, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I feel like that's the best way to like get over it. And then once you kind of get into the groove of it, you don't even think about it. You seem very low-key, and that's a good thing. Have you ever been one to be out and on the scene? No, I've never really been one to be like out and on the scene. It's never really been my thing. But I guess whenever, like kind of before I had Bella, like the year before Bella, I was going out a little bit more, and it's really fun to go out, like don't get me wrong. I feel like I just never really had like a lot of people to go out with. But yeah, I've never really been one to go out, but I do like to go out every now and then now, because it's just really fun to get out and not really think about anything and just have a good time. Do I have any favorite restaurants in New Orleans? I really love Basin Seafood and Spirits. That's my favorite place to eat. Any advice for people wanting to start YouTube in 2020? But just do it. Literally just do it. Like, What's holding you back? Are you worried about, you know, what people are gonna think? Or you just think you're not good enough? First of all, who cares what people think? Second of all, literally anyone can do it. So Gary Vee posted something and it really stuck with me. He said, no one is that interesting, and yet everyone is that interesting. So literally you can think that your life isn't that interesting and it's boring and no one's gonna watch it, but there are people that are gonna watch it, and it's not boring and it is interesting because it's you and it's your life and it's all of the things that you're learning and doing and growing. So yes, know that you're good enough. Just kind of watch the popular YouTubers too and kind of take tips from them and see what they do. Make sure you do you know, really popular, I guess, videos to kind of make your channel pop, but also do what's true to you. Oh yeah, also be very, very consistent. Whenever you start YouTube, you need to be extremely consistent. It's a lot of hard work to edit and record and post and all of that, but it's the only way to make your channel blow up. Like even I've seen celebrities like try to start YouTube and they'll post like 1 or 2 videos or like 1 video a month, and it's like the videos don't do that well, and it's because even though they have like this big huge following, you're not going to do well on YouTube if you're not consistent. So post at least once a week. If you can, do more. Do like 3 times a week, 2 times a week, whatever you can do. Make sure you just get them up there. Make yourself a schedule and stick to it. Don't slack off, because once you start slacking off, your channel isn't going to do as well. But if you do post consistently, then people will know to come back to your channel to see your videos, and people will connect to you and you'll grow, and it'll just happen organically. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Like, what's the worst that someone can say about you? It really doesn't matter. No one is perfect. And also, literally anyone can do it. Like, if you want to get into YouTube, you've seen other people that have been successful with it. So if they have been successful with it, what makes you think that you can't be successful with it too? Also, don't wait until you get like the best camera and the best lighting and the best like editing software. Literally, if you have an iPhone or a phone in general, you can record videos on your phone with daylight, and you can edit them on your phone. So don't make excuses. Like, I know we say we want our videos to be the best quality, this, that, and the third, and it's true. Like, you want your videos to be the best quality, but don't let that be your excuse to not start. Like, just start. And if the video quality isn't that great, you can upgrade as you go. Like, you don't have to have everything to start. You can start small and then build. But I may make a full video about that, just because I do feel like it's so many things that go into starting a YouTube channel that I would want to put it all into one dedicated video, so I can kind of think about everything I want to say and all the tips and advice I want to give you guys. Let me see. I think I have one more question. How was it flying overseas with a baby? Did you fly economy or first class? So I was way more nervous about flying with her than I should have been, just because, you know, whenever you fly, sometimes you hear the little babies crying, and you think about that being your own baby, and it can kind of give you anxiety. But Bella was 100% perfect on every flight that we took. We flew about 6 times, and each time she was an angel. Literally everyone on the flight was like, oh my god, I didn't know you had a baby. Like, she was so quiet. She's such a good baby. She's a little angel. And I'm so grateful that she was like that, because I would have been freaking out if she was crying or if she was in pain from, you know, the pressure of the plane. And I flew first class. I usually fly economy to go overseas because you can get really cheap flights. Go to Kayak if you want some really cheap flights overseas. But yeah, I usually fly economy because I just don't like spending a lot of money. But last year I made it a goal for me to fly first class whenever I get Bella, because I just don't want to be kind of cramped up with her. With me, I feel like just me by myself, like, I don't really care, but I want her to have, you know, space and be comfortable. Another question like that: how was it traveling with a baby, and how did you prepare in advance? So I prepared in advance by just packing my diaper bag with all of the little essentials that we needed for the plane. I did a lot of research on YouTube and the internet of how to fly with a baby successfully, but honestly guys, it's really nothing to it. If you want to calm your baby on the way up and way down because you're worried about the pressure of their ears, either you can use a pacifier, or you can breastfeed them, or you can try to get them to nap on the way up and way down, and that's going to be the best way to just keep them calm. What is one of your life goals? One of my life goals is to be a full-time YouTuber, have 1 million subscribers, live in LA, and give back once I reach all of my goals in life. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my goals in a nutshell. So that's pretty much everything I have. If I didn't get to your question in this video, just leave it down below and I'll get to it on my next Q&A, because I'm gonna do many more of these, you know, as my life progresses. So just leave it down below and I'll answer it for you. Yes, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my video. Also, thumbs up for the new camera, because we are coming with better quality videos all 2020. No more recording on my phone, although recording on my phone was so clutch after I broke my camera. Like, it was, my phone literally allowed me to get up so many freaking videos when I thought that I wasn't going to be able to record. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to join my family. I also have a new name for all of my subscribers who have been here with me. So if you are a subscriber and you are part of my family, you guys will be called the Bells. Ah, so freaking cute. I'm sorry, y'all. I get excited because my mom helped me come up with this name, and I just feel like it's so freaking cute, and I feel like it fits perfectly because my name is Jasmine Belle, my little baby's name is Bella, and you guys are the Bells, which is pretty much the Beautifuls. So you guys are all beautiful. Thank you so much for joining my family and subscribing to me. It really means so much. Like, my channel has been growing so much and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what this year has in store. I just see a lot of growth in our future, and we're gonna do big things this year, y'all. I'm going really hard this year. I'm not playing any games. I'm gonna get these uploads up for you. I will see you in my next video.